Hello, everybody. Welcome into Monday night, September 9th, 2024. Ken Stott Live with the Zoom Homies, with Ken Stott Live. I am your host. They are the homies. We have Greg, Rich, William, and Sam already in homies. Let me make one small change here. All right, change is made. Hello, Darren. Tony Wallow was first. Greg was second. He was making spaghetti. That sounds good. Sam was third. Darren's fourth. Michael Wojek was fifth. Good to see all of you in chat as well as everyone on Zoom. I don't know how many people watched the thing I uploaded today with the a few of the pictures we took, but that took a whopping 42 seconds to render out on the new machine. And there are some fancy things going on, so that I can't wait to get into a really heavy project with a lot of things. Took Mrs. K and I a while to put that together today, to the point where she finally said, "You do what you want. Come back in or call me back in when it's done. I'll look at it." So, yes, ma'am. No problem with that. I played golf. I lost by one. Played okay. Had two birdies or two pars in a row. I wish birdies. The rest were all fours and a couple of fives. No sixes today, so it was a good day. Very comfortable. 73 degrees outside. A very small breeze. Very light. Just gorgeous. There was no one on the course. Nothing in the water today. Nothing out of bounds. Nothing lost. Let's just put it that way. Hello, Chris. Hello, Max.
Hello.
Good to see you. Well, actually, we see Max. We don't see you. Good to hear you. So, typical Monday here. This is K's at work. And I did not take a nap today. I could have taken a nap, but I did not. I opted to stay up once I got home from playing golf. Had a little bit of dinner. I got to check my blood sugar about 10:40, 10:45, somewhere in that neck of the woods tonight, and see where it's at. Well, that'll do the show for tonight. That's a whole 2-minute show. Now I'm gonna go for the half hour tonight. It's the goal anyway. What's new? Anything?
Nope. No.
Typical Monday.
I slept on the couch from 6:15 till about 1:45.
I can't sleep on our couch. It's too short and too uncomfortable. I slept good last night. I'm contemplating trying it again tonight. Of course, I got to be up at 6 to go pick her up. So I think she and I are going to play golf later tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. Jake can't be there. He's got something going on that will prevent him from playing. It was a fun game today. We were back and forth, and we tied the first 3 holes, which was good. And then I got the 2 pars in a row, put me slightly ahead. And then somehow I lost track of what was going on. Oh, hey, everyone. I have company. Will be on Zoom if they ever leave before 1 a.m. All right, Rick. No problem whatsoever. I'm sure somebody will still be on here. Well, 1 o'clock your time is 2 o'clock my time. Chances are I won't be here. I'm going to try to go to bed at a decent hour tonight. I did see, Greg, where you posted that James Earl Jones passed away today.
Yeah.
Didn't realize he was that old. I knew he was old, but I didn't think he was that old. Other than that, there's not much going on. I'm really looking forward to getting this going full strength or full speed, whatever you want to call it. I do have a slight problem, though. I got to get it connected to my big monitor in front of me. I think I'm going to go back to just switching out when I need that monitor for the old machine, just flip it out. When I need it for the new machine, flip it out. Because this little monitor over here is exactly that, a little monitor. It's either going to be that or I got to get a second monitor hooked up to it somehow. And, I don't know how I could do that right now. I almost bought a new desk chair or a new chair for the studio today. The one similar to what Jim has was on sale for $89 and some change. Good buy. They have it in different colors, and the one that I wanted was $88.88. Great buy. Oh, one small slight problem though. They wanted $21 for shipping. That puts it back over $100. So I did not buy it. Then I got to thinking, I paid for Prime, and Prime's supposed to have free shipping. I don't know what's going on with that. And I wasn't in the mood to mess with it. So this chair, the hydraulics are going out. Every now and then I'll just go ink, 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 ink. I got to stand up, re-engage the lever, and it comes back. It's old. It's on its way out. And Mrs. K was okay with the chair, so I may go ahead and buy it. Hello, Jeff. Jeff Ryman's in the chat room. Says good evening to everybody. Whew. Somebody please bring a topic up. Let me go down to Doug Betts' rabbit hole or squirrel hole or whatever he's calling it now.
토니
Good.
왈로 세드 노마노.
Yeah, good there. Speaker bot is working. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. Thank you, Tony. It's kind of a slow, boring night so far. Not like any other nights more exciting, but, well, you guys know what I'm saying. I am checking. John Williams in the house. Hello, John. Good to see you. Good to hear you. Good to hear SpeakerBot's working. I'm here somewhere. Oh, boy, I know that feeling. All right. Just checking out comments. I knew I got an alert on my phone while we were golfing, and I didn't even finish. I started the stream earlier before I left, and I wanted to finish it. And I still think this guy's running a pyramid scheme. I'm going to talk about that after the show. In light of what happened to the guy that Doug was talking about today, I don't want to frustrate someone or upset someone, and I get reported, and the next thing you know, I got to start all over again. That would not be pleasant. I would not like that at all. So I'm kind of making sure that I think before I speak. Well, the plane in Louisville's got 514 views already. That's amazing. I didn't expect that to do anything at all, to be honest. But I wanted to put it out there just to see. And it's made me 7 whole cents. Whew, I'm killing it. So between 2 videos, I've made 23 cents. Wintermute's in the house. Hello, Wintermute. I'm hoping Wintermute shows up on the Zoom afterwards. I know it's Monday Night Football. Brian probably won't be here because, well, he records the games, though. I have yet to figure out this wonderful mouse issue that I'm having. I've got to figure it out. I don't know what happened. I shut the machine down. I started it this morning, and I showed you guys on Zoom earlier today what it was doing. And it's just
John Williams said goodbye, Ken.
We still got about 22 minutes to struggle through here before we think about wrapping it up. It's kind of weird. I don't have much to talk about. I brought a lot of data over to the new machine from the old machine for DaVinci today. And I have to go start revisiting some things to get some of the things that I want because I just can't figure out where they're at in DaVinci. They're there. I just don't know where there is. And I know they're there because when I bring DaVinci up on the old machine, I can see them in my choices, but I don't know exactly where they're located on the hard drive. So I will just revisit and download the stuff. It's all free anyway. I have given people the buy me a coffee for their work, and I'm pretty fair about it. Just kidding. Watching the Jets. Yeah, I don't know what the score is in the game. I have Chattanooga was great. Chattanooga was just awesome. I did a real quick brief stream last night, 20 some minutes. Oh, I forgot to look up that today too, but it was good. We had a very good time. She loved Lookout Mountain, and we both thoroughly enjoyed the freshwater aquarium side, and we were a little disappointed on the saltwater side. But we've seen so many aquariums. I mean, it takes quite a bit to impress us. The next aquarium, I heard rumor today, there's an aquarium in Cincinnati, Ohio. So that could be a day trip. Cincinnati is only about a 2.5 hour drive away from here. That could be get up early one Saturday, drive over there, do the aquarium, and come back. I don't know. 23-7. Okay. In other words, we're saying not looking too good for the Jets.
That's for sure.
I didn't realize Aaron Rodgers was 40 years old till tonight. And they said on the broadcast, I've got it on in there. They said on the broadcast he was 40.
I think somewhere in Cincinnati they have the original Kroger store still open.
Really? It's still open and in operation, or open as a museum, Chris?
I think it's still open.
Wow.
It's probably bigger than what it used to be, but I think it's still in the same building.
See, I didn't realize that Kroger originated in Cincinnati.
Corporate offices there. It's a big, huge building.
Did not know that. John said he's too busy today and did not see Doug's show. Doug had a good show today, I thought. Had an interesting email from someone.
I'm not sure if that whole building is Kroger or not, but there's a big, tall building that says Kroger on it. They might rent out some spaces.
Possibly, yeah, very possible. We were just talking when we were playing golf, and he asked me if we'd ever been over to the one in Cincinnati. I said, I didn't even know Cincinnati had a zoo, or not a zoo, but a aquarium. Let Josh know you got the webcam. I will do that, Rick. As soon as I see him, I will make sure to give him the message. He did not answer my email today. I sent him, he wanted 10 pictures, or he wanted some pictures. I ended up sending him about 10, mostly outdoor stuff. There's a couple, I think, of Mrs. K and I. But the last I heard from him is he was going to take a nap because he was tired.
I hope he's okay.
Well, his toenail came off, so I hope he's okay too.
Did he take it off or it just fell off?
Yeah, we're not sure. He kind of indicated he might have taken it off, but then again, he kind of indicated that it might have just somehow fell off. So
You're better off with it off.
Do I, Jeff?
You're better off having that off. I tell you from experience, the week before I went to be inducted into the Army, I was playing baseball outside and we
존 윌리엄즈 세드
네.
베어 알 라츠 오브 크로거 아이템 젯 아워 픽앤드 세이브 그로서리
community
스토어
picnic and we were using rocks for bases. And I slid into one of the bases and hit my right big toe on
Ouch.
a rock and the whole thing turned black. And it came off the
토니
first
왈로우
week of
세드
basic
헬로
training,
그레카이
which was fun. But once it was off, everything was a lot better.
Okay, Cincinnati Aquarium I've been to. It's actually not in Cincinnati. It's in Newport, Kentucky. And
What?
I have been there. I've been there with my mom. So that's why I was confused. Yeah, that's Newport Aquarium's pretty nice, actually. We enjoyed that. Now I quick. Oh, I see what this is. You get the aquarium, and you got Aquatic Interiors Incorporated, and you got Monfort Aquarium and Pet. Well, those aren't going to be aquariums by no means. So we can scratch that. We've
Once
been
upon
there.
a time, I went to SeaWorld of Ohio, which is no longer there.
SeaWorld in Ohio.
Yes, sir.
I've been to SeaWorld in Orlando, and I've been to SeaWorld in San Diego, but I can't see it being very profitable in Ohio.
I don't know how long it lasted, but went there years ago when I took my wife and daughter on a little trip. We went to an amusement park up in Ohio, and it was at Kings Island.
There is one in Cincinnati, just outside Cincinnati.
And then we went to SeaWorld of Ohio.
Then there's one
And
up
then
in
we
San...
went on up and went to Niagara Falls eventually.
Seems like I remember something about a SeaWorld in Ohio.
It wasn't bad, but like you said, I don't think it would have the popularity of the ones in Orlando
So
or
let's
San Diego.
go. I'm
Ran is
I
real
always
set,
get
just
shocked.
cough.
I
You're in
get
friendly
surprised when
territory.
that thing I've got with Doug
Yeah,
pops up
I
because
know,
I hear
but
Doug's
not
voice
with new
first
people. New
before
people
the
come and watch
picture
the
comes
show,
out.
so people
And
get irritated.
I'm like, what
with
is
that.
Doug? And then I realize it's a speaker
hearing
function.
somebody hear their throat over and over and over. And it's just not good form.
Scares me every time.
They probably
fail.
thought it would do good there because it's such a long way to Orlando.
Well, there you go. SeaWorld of Ohio opened May 29th, 1970 and closed October 29th, 2000.
That's a good run. 30 years.
Yep.
Does it say why they closed?
I'm looking at Wikipedia here. Let me see.
I've yet to go to the Indianapolis Zoo here in town because it's just, we like zoos, but this one's just pricey. It is just really pricey. I might take her to the St. Louis Zoo since it's free. Now that intrigues me, but that's going to draw a lot of crowd too. That was the other thing. The crowd at Lookout Mountain wasn't bad at all. I don't know how many people fit in that car, but it wasn't near full going up the hill or coming down the hill. I'm confused, Ken Style Live. I thought you were vacationing. This is real. This is as real as it gets. Here, let me show you it's real. I'm going to unblur my background like I had to do last night because I'm not mentioning any names. Didn't think I was home. This is my studio. There's the green screen with my AC/DC shirt on it that I'm trying to figure out where it's going to go on the wall. And there's the monitor for the new system right there behind me. So it's real. It's as real as it gets.
If you want to see what happened to SeaWorld of Ohio, go read the Wikipedia article. It's a complicated history. In 2000, it was sold to Six Flags, who ran it for a while. And then it was called Geauga Lake and Wildwater Kingdom until 2007. Wildwater Kingdom until 2016, and then it closed completely. It's a weird history. I won't attempt to summarize it. I didn't realize all of that.
Yeah. Milwaukee and Madison zoos are free. I did not know that either. Thank you, John. I might kill two birds with one stone. I could go to Madison, meet John, and we can go to the zoo. We better not do that. We probably get thrown in the zoo. So scratch that idea. That's not going to happen.
Only if you took some of our absent homies with you.
Yeah,
Lawn Dog, this is Memorex.
Yeah, we practice this so well. We're good at this. Yeah, I mean, I think that happens with a lot of places. As far as I know, Kings Island in Ohio is still up and running. Six Flags in St. Louis is functional because we drove by it a couple times within the last year.
Six Flags in Georgia's still there.
Where's that at exactly? Is that in Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
Okay.
Yep.
Now the Atlanta Aquarium still is on my bucket list to go to, but I've got to figure out how we're going to go because I hear horror stories about Atlanta traffic.
Six Flags also owns Whitewater Water Park.
Are they like side by side?
No, Whitewater's a little bit, it's in Marietta,
Oh, okay.
but that's close by. But
Atlanta traffic can be hairy.
I've heard that.
yeah, it's really bad.
I would like to find a place that would shuttle us from the hotel to the aquarium and back. That would be pretty cool. Which I know that doesn't exist, but it would be nice.
Oh, they also
of
shuttles.
Jeff, did you catch my joke that I put in Doug's stream today?
I don't remember it if I did. I saw
I mentioned the Tropicana in my
Oh,
reply
yeah, I
to you.
saw that, and it just kind of went, huh?
Yeah, huh? What?
Ken,
Well, the Tropicana is on its way out, right? Still.
Right. Right.
Ken, there was a shuttle. Remember when I went to the Braves game?
Yes.
I think that man said that he did other places besides going from that motel to the stadium. When there's no game, he does other places. He's got different vans and all that.
You happen to have his contact information?
I'm pretty sure there's other. I done forgot that number. I'm pretty sure there's other ones though. You get to the motel, you might ask.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to work all that out. Our next thing we're going to do is going to be at the end of October, as it stands right now. Her cousin's coming in from the Philippines, and I guess we're going to be chauffeuring them around. And I was trying to tell her that the end of October is not that far away. We're already into the second week of September, so you're looking at what, 3, maybe 7 weeks max. So
They're gonna blow up the Tropicana at 2:30 a.m. October 9th.
I wonder if it's going to be televised. Hello, Bobby.
Sure.
Why is because Bobby had a gifted membership and his membership ran out, so that's why he's back to normal. Okay, I haven't even looked at that stuff yet. I'm a little bit behind still. I just didn't want to sit here on the computer all day and get caught up. I probably will do something later, even though I plan on trying
존
to get some
윌리엄즈
rest.
세드 에런 로저스 스틸라스 아남
Well, I'd see the
터치다운.
blasting permit for the Tropicana has not been approved yet. It's still under review. They have the demolition permit, but that just says, yeah, it's okay to tear it down.
Right.
You want to
Well,
implode, though, you have to get a separate blasting permit.
Did not know
Says
that either.
Bally's and the Oakland Athletics will host a commemorative event with a drone and fireworks display just ahead of the implosion. So that sort of implies to me it'll be broadcast.
Be worth watching. I always watch when buildings get imploded like that. I'm amazed that you have this structure and all of a sudden it just collapses on itself, and it literally falls straight down. And
Well, what's
a lot of
interesting,
smoke.
have you seen the reels of when the implosions didn't go well on different things?
I have not, but I can imagine.
Well, I've seen 1 to 2 of them where it starts to go and then just stops. And it's leaning so far that you can't continue to redo it because it's too dangerous. And they have to get a ball and a crane and knock it down.
Knock it down, yeah.
The hard way.
Bobby Warren's going to get a new iPhone. What's the newest one out? The 15? My phone's doing weird things. I couldn't even close some tabs today. It kept opening.
Well, the new iPhone isn't out yet, is it? It's just
the newest one, the 15's been out for a while. My brother got a Samsung, I think it's a Samsung S something. It's a nice phone. It's a really nice phone. But I'm good with the iPhone for now. I don't want to have to buy another phone and go through that all over again. John says he's got a nephew who is a he breaks things. He's an expert. I give up. God,
Demolition expert. Demolition expert.
Thank you. That's why you guys are here when I can't speak simple English words.
Engrish.
Yes, I know English. I don't know what it is, but I just don't know. I think the newest iPhone is the 15. I don't know. Bobby, if you're still here, what's the newest iPhone?
16.
Duke City crew in the house. Hello, Duke City. Is it 16, Greg? Seriously?
Yeah, that's what I read today.
Wow. Well, I'm good with my one I have, which is a 13. And he's still a member. I don't know if he was gifted a membership or if he bought the membership, but he's still in green, so that's cool. I do need to do something here.
Yeah, I can't find the article. There was something recently. There's a defunct water park someplace between here and LA that they're talking about reviving. I can't find the article about it now.
Thank you, Duke City Crew. I appreciate that. 99-cent super chat to the channel. Between LA and Las
Vegas.
Vegas,
Yep. I
it
think it was
almost
on
have to be
Channel
close
8,
to
but
LA.
I can't find the article right now.
Yes, Long Dog. We do. As I was walking off the golf course, I got a message from Greg about it that yes, James Earl Jones has passed away. He was 93 years old, which again I didn't realize he was that old. Got me to thinking about a lot of things. I tell you. Thank you, Duke City. You're still a member, but you got your mod status back. I got to go through and catch that up as I see that it needs to be done, because when you are a member, I think it takes away your mod status, and then I have to re-establish the mod status, I think, because you were green, now you're blue, so I need to do an experiment on that one of these days. When I can remember to do it. Oh, man.
Don't tie a string too tight to remember it.
Write it down. I got all kind of notes. If I don't write it down most of the time, I do forget it. Oh, and I did get this month's water bill notification. I guess me calling them about, 2 weeks ago and saying, what is going on? I did get it. Now they're wanting me to, Rick's back to his normal shoes. Good, that means his toe's healing. That's good to hear. I feel pretty good today, actually. I thought I might be a little sore from not having played golf in almost a week, but I feel pretty good. I know me talking about golf is pretty boring, but I was pretty happy with today's play. Well, Greg, you're either going to get Da Vinci or golf, your choice.
Neither.
Or I could really piss you off and I could do Da Vinci and golf at the same time.
You could edit a golf video in Da Vinci.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll take a nap.
I could actually do that. Yeah, I don't buy shoes unless I can try them on. I'm just weird that way. Mrs. K's got an ad. I got ads on my Google account today. I got ads during Doug's. I got ads when I watched my video upload. I got ads tonight when I started my stream. I had never gotten any ads on for me under my account until today. She gets them all the time, and the Fish Channel gets them all the time. But my main Google account got them tonight and today. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it's all right. I let him play, of course, so I can get that whopping 3 cents.
You still got the fish cam going?
It's set up, Chris. We're back and forth on whether we're going to set it up. I mean, we were all hyped after going to the aquarium. We were like, yeah, when we get home, we'll go ahead and drag the hose in. We'll hook it up and that. It's still sitting there. In fact, I think if I unblur or blur this and unblur it, I think, and I get out of the way, you can see it's still sitting right there, and it's still empty. She's not going to let me put a 125-gallon tank anywhere because we just don't have the room for it. I could put it there, but then I got problems with this setup for this, and I don't know what we would do. I would like to set it back up. I would like to put one out in the main living room, but we don't have any space. I think we're in a holding pattern basically until we figure out if we're going to move next year or not. And houses are dropping in price, which is good for us buying, but it's bad for us selling.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be in a situation where we sell our house, but we don't have any place to live. That would be ridiculous. Ken Style Live, I was curious about this aquarium that you guys are going to visit. Tell me a little about the aquarium. It's in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and it is called, I got it here somewhere.
Chattanooga, Tennessee Aquarium.
I think it's the 10. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. And Wintermute dropped a link for something. What is that to? That, oh, okay. James Earl Jones. cool. Thank you. I will watch that later. It was great, Long Dog. It was actually very, very good. The freshwater side, you go up a long escalator up to the 4th floor, and then you start at the top, and then they've got it where you just ramp your way down and around until you get down to the bottom. Really cool. Maybe the 5th floor. I think it was 4th though. Then you have to walk out of that building to another building where the saltwater displays are at. And again, you go up 2 escalators. They don't have the one long one. It was 2. It was split. And you work your way down. We were not happy with the salt water at all. I mean, we've seen better saltwater and we've seen worse freshwater. We've yet to see one that it's all, pretty balanced out. And we've seen some aquariums in our time. We've been to Scripps. We've been to Monterey Bay Aquarium twice. We've been to the aquarium in, I think it's Santa Monica in Los Angeles. We've been to that one. We've been out to the one that's not a true aquarium place, but at the casino there, Silverton, they've got a huge tank in there. Have we been to Shed Aquarium? Is that in Chicago? If it's in Chicago, then yes, we've been there. In fact, I think that is the one in Chicago. My son got me tickets one year to go, so we went. Yes, John says yes, it's in Chicago. Yes, we have been there. We liked it. That was very nice. We've been to the one in Newport, Kentucky. Took my mom there. That's been, years ago. We were still living in Illinois because we had to drive from Illinois to Cincinnati back to Illinois that day. And we probably could go again and enjoy it. I'd like to get to St. Louis. I wouldn't mind going to the one in Madison at all if it's free. I mean, it's not free. We got to put gas in the car, obviously. Unless someone's going to come down here and show for me, that'd be kind of cool. A house on wheels, a little house on wheels. It'd be kind of neat to see the inside of that. Those are popular as well. Sam's got it on his background right now. So
The house I live in used to have wheels.
That's called a trailer, Chris. Was it a double wide, just out of curiosity?
It's a double wide.
Oh, okay. I've lived in trailers. We lived in a nice trailer in Escondido. It was a double wide.
Manufactured
really nice.
home.
Yep. Well, yeah, now you can't call them trailers. There are manufactured homes. Got to watch what you say these days. Now, we are 3 minutes into overtime. It could be like Doug here. Or no, wait. Is it overtime or after hours? Chris, he pointed that out today, and he actually brought your name up. You are starting to look into model railroading. I've always liked model railroading. I just don't have the space to do it. In fact, I want to go to the Children's Museum here in Indianapolis just for the railroad that's in the basement. And it's kind of pricey to go down there for one thing, and everything else is geared toward kids. So we either take the grandkids and let them run amok while I go down there, or we go alone and, I don't know. Darren says,
Darren
yes.
Gilholm said goodbye, Ken.
All right, Darren, I answered your message, by the way. I don't know if you got it or not. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. It is 10:34. Big shout out to Duke City Crew for the 99-cent super chat to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I also want to thank
Darren Gilholm said goodbye, Ken.
This will speak a phrase, goodbye, Ken. Well, wait a minute. So, actually, it said goodbye, Ken, but if you wanted to say this will speak the phrase goodbye, Ken, you have to do
John Williams said
exclamation
thanks,
C,
Ken.
and then put that word in there, and that will do
Darren
that.
Gilholm said goodbye, Ken.
Yep. Put in exclamation C, this will speak the phrase goodbye, Ken, and that's what it'll say. I don't have mine set up exactly like Doug's. His is D to get it to speak. Tony Wallow was first grade. Thank you for being in the
Wintermute
chat.
said
Mike
goodbye,
Wojak,
Ken.
hopefully you're still here. If you are, put a comment. Make sure to hit the like button too, or the dislike button. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. It's involvement, interaction, whatever you want to call it. That's all YouTube is looking for. Wintermute, thank you. John, One Fish, Jeff. See if I missed anybody. Long Dog, Bobby Warren. I doubt Bobby's still here. And that will be it. Every Christmas line. Yeah, I've actually got a small set that goes around the tree. I think that's cool to watch that go around there. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I also want to thank the Zoom homies, Greg, Rich, Bill, Sam, Jeff, and Chris with Max. If you want to join us on the Zoom panel, email that email address there, and we'll get you the credentials and get you on the panel. Thanks, guys. It's been fun. I will hope to see a few people on the after Zoom here so that maybe we can figure out what's going on with my computer. The old computer. I got to go find the Doug button.